Okay, quick basic intro to the barbell military press. This is a very technically rich movement, so I'm not going to cover every single consideration to the barbell military press here. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the basics of making it safe, and then in a subsequent video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes the dumbbell military press and kettlebell military press different. Any military press is a movement that's an overhead press, the abs engaged, the legs stay stationary, and where the range of motion involves from knuckles below chin, or in the case of the barbell military press, bar touching chest, to elbows fully extended, optimally with biceps more or less right over ears. We aren't looking for up here or way back here where you're doing something weird with the lumbar spine. But talking bar in contact with chest, elbows fully extended, abs engaged. Very important safety issue. There's a natural amount of spinal lordosis through the lumbar spine. We are not doing anything to add to that. If you're having to do that, it's time to step back the weight a little bit, look at technique. So you're going to want to get into a really good position with the bar, almost like behind the clavicles here. And your starting position, you're going to step back, pretty narrow stance, and rotate it so that your elbows are right under your hands, so your forearms make a nice pillar. Abs are really braced, glutes are braced. Everything is either going to be moving or is in a very firm isometric hold. Then as you bring it up, you're next going to have to just kind of gently get out of the way of the bar on the way up and down. And I have that moment where it's stationary on my chest, abs and glutes are engaged, fully extend the elbows, lower it down with control. Again, I'm not just letting gravity steal the bar, I'm really using the muscles of my upper back, the lats, and the arms to do a nice controlled descent. Some nice things about the barbell military press variation, you're having to use the core a lot. Takes a lot of mindfulness around not going into that lumbar hyperextension, and the shoulders are inevitably going to be moving symmetrically because they are connected to a solid single piece of steel. That's a benefit in terms of having the shoulders moving symmetrically. It can be prohibitive if you have very asymmetrical shoulder mobility. If you've gotten an FMS screen and shown that your shoulders are both within the functional range of motion, but that one has a very is getting a different distance, so that maybe you're both twos in your scoring, but one is significantly further apart in terms of number of centimeters of distance. Or even more so if you have like a 3 and a 2, so you have an asymmetrical number, though they're both within the functional realm. It might be best to consider either dumbbell or kettlebell military presses. I'm going to go a little bit more into that in my next video.